Well, today I'm back out here with you yet again on another adventure. Currently, we're up on the road going up to Virginia City. Got the old 4Runner out here. And here's the plan. We're gonna go up and see some Native American petroglyphs that's up here at Virginia City Highlands. Should be a pretty good day out exploring. Hope you enjoyed a little cruise. All right, we're gonna start cruising here. Traffic go by. Some pretty good views from up here. Go ahead and hit the twisties. So these petroglyphs, I already kind of know where they're at. I've been there a few times. So I figured today I'd go ahead, bring the camera gear and actually document these a little bit for you guys and share the experience, you know? Decided to stop up here to take a look at the view. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. So this is kind of towards the top of, I believe it's called Geiger Grade. That way will take us to Virginia City. This way will take us back to Sparks/Reno, Nevada. Well, let's keep going. Okay, so I finally got onto some dirt here. So I turned on the Virginia City Highlands Road, went down to the fire department, made a left at the fire department, and straight onto the dirt road. We're gonna go back in here at Fairways. It's a pretty cool spot actually. So there's some stuff back in here, some old cars, definitely some Native American petroglyphs. It's gonna be a fun time, fellas. Don't know why, but my camera just shut off automatically, so who knows. Well, this is something different. Apparently they're up here doing some work on the road. The guy in the skid steer told me it'd be fine if I go. So he's like, yeah, I think you'll make it. Okay. Well, that's cool to just let me cruise on through. So much for having a nice road going out here. But you know, you can't really predict these things sometimes when you go on an adventure. So this is all fun and games. So I stopped and made the executive decision to actually air down my tires. So just wrapping up now. This is really going to help smooth out like a lot of these boulders on this road because it's really bumpy. But yeah, should be good. All good now. Oop, I don't want to get dirt in that. All right, cool. All right, it's heaps better with the tires aired down. It's not shaking the fillings out of my mouth anymore, which is just dandy. Okay, here I am back in here, and I got something a little interesting to show you. So when you find this stuff coming out here, you know you're close to the petroglyphs. So I'm pretty sure this is all cowboy era, but you see how all these rocks here have been stacked all the way through here? If you look up on these hillsides, like that one back in there, you probably can't see it too well, but they've stacked rocks. There's a wall all the way around this whole place right here. I've never really stopped here to check it out. Oh, that's an old can right there. Not super old, but it's old. There's actually a few cars scattered about in here. But I've actually never stopped here, so I don't know if this was actually a cabin site or if this was just a horse corral. I'm assuming it's just a horse corral. But you look around, there's like little bits of scrap here and there. You see that? That's a piece of wood, probably from a cabin. Got an old smokestack here. Yeah, hard to say. I've never actually stopped here and took a look around. You can see there's more rock stack over there. Let's take a look at this rock stack. Kind of a little bit curious on what this spot originally was. I'm pretty sure it's just old rancher's cabin or something. See, that's not too old, but this looks a lot older. I don't know. Again, I don't know if the natives did this or if the cowboys did it. I'm assuming the cowboys did it. But the fact that it's so close to where the petroglyphs were, it looks like it's got some age on it. One would assume it could be Native American, but I doubt it. Again, I strongly doubt it. You can see up through here how well preserved that wall is. Let's go take a look at that. So this section of wall for here is actually really super well preserved. As you can see, I'm assuming this is all cattle corral and cowboy era stuff. Like I've been saying, I don't think this is Native American at all. But it's still kind of neat. They built it nice and thick. They did a really nice job stacking all these rocks for here. Anyhow, let's go on to the main event. Okay, I just pulled a little way down the road here. But here's one of those old cars I was talking about. This looks to be, I'm gonna guess it's a Datsun of some sort. Like a Datsun 210, maybe. Not a whole lot left of it. Watch out for snakes going through this brush. Climb up on it. Or it could be, might be an early Escort, I don't know. Oh. What do you guys think? I'm gonna say this is a Datsun. That's what it looks like to me. Pretty cool old car. Oh, shame that I had to come to rest right here, but I'm gonna climb on out. Interested, I've actually never climbed up here. There's a nice big rock stack down there too. I wonder, there's a road cutting off that way. I wonder if there's anything else extra down here. Not sure. Not sure. Old Toyota's doing pretty good today. Okay, finally made it up to the petroglyph site here. It's easy to kind of understand why the Native Americans like this spot so much. A lot of reasons being is all through here, nice flat spots to set up camp. On top of that, down in this little ravine right here, there's a creek, and you got all these trees for cover during the summer months, keep you out of the sun. Got all kinds of wildlife around here, so that'd be another reason why the natives like this spot so much. But up on these rocks, there's probably about, man, I don't know, probably like 2,000 different petroglyphs. So to come here and actually check them all out, it's kind of impossible. At least to get it done in one day. But yeah, you can just see like all through here, this nice flat spot is all this nice loose material. Great spot to camp out. So let's take a walk and see what we can find. And it begins. So I don't know if some of these here are modern. You can see, it would seem on this, it almost looks like somebody might have vandalized it a little bit, unfortunately. But they go all the way up. There's more around the corner, so let's keep walking to see what else we can find. Got some more right here. Oop. Lost my balance. Couple more. So interesting kind of art style. Not sure on that. These appear to be older. You can tell because this desert varnish, it's like the surface of the rock starting to oxidize. So you can tell the old petroglyphs when they're re-oxidizing. Kind of interesting. So if you look up through here, I don't know if this is actually anything, but this seems to be built up through here. If you follow it up, that seems like it's built up just a hair. I'm gonna go up there and take a look and see if there's a flat spot or something up there. Kind of interesting. It definitely looks like it's been built up for what? I mean, it seems like there's kind of a nice small spot right there. If I was gonna guess anything on why this is built up right here, maybe it's a deer hide, because it really seems like that pocket there would be a good spot to hide, and maybe right here. Let the gang come down and get some water, and you can take your shots at them. Keep walking around here and see what else we can find. There's more petroglyphs all over the place. Just wait, you can see some more right there, and you can see some up on the mountain. So interesting, I got up here. There's kind of this flat spot here. I thought there'd be like Davitage or something like that. Or maybe like pottery. But I don't see anything. Another thing about this site, it's pretty well traveled. A lot of people come out here. So I'm assuming if there's any arrowheads or anything, they've already been scooped up, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes. As you can see, there's some there. Some there. Looks like there's a good one right over there. Some more right here. Again, don't know what that is. Got some right there. Again, don't really know what that is. On here, you can see they did little dots. Another squiggly line. Not sure what this is. So the squiggly lines, I kind of have my suspicion that the squiggly lines means trail. So maybe like they were referring to as this being a game trail or something down here. Not sure. All right, just made it up against the wall here. You can see we got some really good ones up for here. That one almost looks like a horseshoe. If you ask me, doesn't it look like a horseshoe? And these don't seem to be that old. Wow, they really, it's like indented, so they really carved that in there. They spent some time working on this. What that means, I have no clue. And you got these here, they look like tally marks. I'm not sure on most of this stuff. So right here, this almost seems to be like sharpening marks. Again, it's really hard to say, like right here maybe. And we're using this area to sharpen up tools all over. This nice flat rock here. Got some more there. So I've never seen this before. I come around the corner and there's a little cave here. Now I don't know if anything's living in here, but if you look back there, it looks like something's been digging or somebody. I don't know that I want to stick my head in there, but hey, to each their own. So I just come around the corner here and there's more. It's a spot that never quits giving. Again, there's that little squiggly line there. I don't know if that means trail. Maybe that meant you could climb up right here. And then there's this. I couldn't tell you. Okay, so I found some interesting ones. That one up top, it kind of looks like a rainbow. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Up there, looks like a waterfall or something coming down. It's got the squiggly lines coming off a single bar. I'd guess that's exactly what that means, is water. But the interesting one here, you see this one? That's a human figure. And see his hands are reached out and then he's got his legs. But then you got all these little peck marks here. I'm not sure what that means at all. I couldn't tell you. Interesting stuff. Well, right here, unfortunately, we got some modern graffiti. People need to learn to show some respect. But right here, this all seems to be the real stuff up through here. So shame on that guy. Shouldn't be trash in a spot like this. There's more here. It's like everywhere you look, you can get lost out here all day and not see everything. More peck marks up on the cliff there. Up for here. I'll tell you, these guys that had to live out here in the wilderness and stuff, they were in shape, man. Like, they climbed up all this stuff. They're probably up this every single day, working on this stuff and working on whatever. And it just keeps going and going, just like this. There's another one that almost looks like 1, 2, 6 toes. Interesting. Looks like a foot right there. There's another human figure up there, a little cross and 2 legs. So I came around the corner and I climbed up the rocks here to take a little breather. You can see looking down there up on the cliff. But there's also this right here. Who knows how many years ago somebody was working out this spot right here, packing these little marks. It's kind of incredible to think there's probably a guy there. Who knows, it could have been 800 years ago or 1,000 years ago. You never know. But all the way through this whole boulder field, all petroglyphs. Well, I just got on top here. There's nothing immediately obvious up top. Can't really see anything where they were camping, but you never know. Some of these things can be really hard to spot sometimes. But this is a pretty flat spot. But I don't think they would be camped up here due to the fact that it's so rocky. I really do think like down in this area down here, it's like nice soft silt, or on the other side of the stream there, that's all nice soft dirt. So I don't think they were doing a whole lot up here. I think most of it, they would have been down there chipping away at arrowheads. So that's probably where all the chippings and stuff like that are going to be, is down by the stream. Well, let's go ahead and grab the drone. I'm going to send the drone up and we're going to fly it around so you guys can get an even better view of this area. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this explore. I can see the sun's getting pretty low in the sky, so it's about time to cut it off for today. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. If you do, I would really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Be safe out there and keep it real.